What's going on, dudes? Counting Gains back here again. So today we got a crazy video. Never watched this one before, but it's been blowing up all over YouTube. It's basically a guy named CoryxKenshin, and he basically is talking about how YouTube has racism and favoritism. Now, I've talked about this before in terms of favoritism, and I think it's crazy, but this guy's 14 million subscribers, so I'd be interested to say what he thinks about the analytics and stuff like that. I love hearing from different YouTubers about numbers, analytics. It's like, I love all the numbers and stuff, that kind of stuff. When your channel's blowing up, it's really interesting to see. I'm like the guy out of The Hangover when he's like looking at all the numbers and he's trying to cheat blackjack. This is what it's like, guys. I really want to see what he has to say about this because Jacksepticeye down here has made a video. YouTube has some serious issues, and then he made another one. So they both made two videos each responding to each other, but responding to their own problems, saying that YouTube has massive issues, YouTube needs to be sorted out, things like that. So I'm gonna get straight into this one, guys. Hopefully this isn't as crazy as I think it is. But racism is a reflection, you know, real life is a reflection of YouTube. YouTube is a reflection of real life. There's going to be racism, favoritism, all this kind of crazy stuff in YouTube. And I really want to see what he has to say about it. So let's get straight into it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and let's get it.
I'm going to try my best to articulate this video as thoroughly, as plainly, as eloquently as possible. I don't want there to be any lost context. I don't want to just look like I'm coming out of nowhere having a temper tantrum because these things are happening. The allegations I am levying towards YouTube are extremely serious, and I'm taking this video extremely seriously. 7
million views, damn.
YouTube, you guys either play favorites, you are racist, or it's a mix of the two. These are the three options, YouTube. Which one is it?
Well, it can't be favoritism because you have 14 million subscribers. Like,
here's my proof. I've been doing YouTube a long time, okay? I never want to be that guy, oh, it's because I'm black. Oh, these issues are happening because I'm black. There have been certain situations that I looked at kind of funny. I said, it could be because of that, but nah, I'm not trying to press that. I don't want to build that narrative around my YouTube channel. This time, I can no longer let it slide. This is the situation. August 18th, I uploaded The Mortuary Assistant. A lot of you would know it got age restricted because the following video I did, I let you guys know it got age restricted. YouTube didn't tell me why. I saw that all these other YouTubers were playing The Mortuary Assistant and only my video seemed to be age restricted, and I looked.
Well, hold on a second. What are the differences in subscriber count between you two guys, though? Because a lot of the times, Jacksepticeye, 4 million views. I don't know how many views he got, but sometimes YouTube, man, I'll explain after this. YouTube is the weirdest thing in the friggin' world in terms of age restricting videos. Like, sometimes I put up videos that are age restricted that should 100%. I'm like, oh my god, this isn't gonna monetize. This isn't any, and then it gets perfect, and YouTube's like, well done, good job. I'm like, what? And then I put up people accidentally hurting themselves and stuff like that, and it gets completely age restricted. Or not even, like, I put up a video, the Hood Olympics. Remember back, guys, during the pandemic, when there was the Hood Olympics, best videos ever, but people walking up milk crates, and that got, like, I got like a YouTube strike, like a warning. Like, bruh, I never again. I'm like, all right, my channel's gonna be super PG. Like, legit, you have to be so PG with YouTube, man. It's crazy.
All these other YouTubers were playing The Mortuary Assistant, and only my video seemed to be age restricted.
That's
and
weird.
I looked for like an hour, 2 hours. I was scrolling
weird.
all different types of people's video. No one else's was age restricted. So I appealed the restriction. Hey guys, I'm not sure why mine got age restricted. Could you look into this? Appeal rejected. They doubled down. The policy team said, no, Cory, your video is restricted for good reason. We're not going to tell you why, but it's restricted. That's our final decision. I said, okay. I get with my YouTube rep. I send him an email. Hey, could you look at this? This is some weird stuff going on. Only my video got age restricted. My YouTube rep, who isn't on the policy team, he looked at my video and he said, hey, it could possibly be this part at the end where the woman was battling some depression, and I'm just gonna leave it there, lest this video also get age restricted just because I'm talking about it. So I looked at that part. The first thing I did was try to find other YouTubers who had that part, or at least a part similar. Now, Markiplier, I don't know if you'll ever see this, but I just want you to know I have a lot of respect for you, and I didn't mean to drag you into the middle of this. Your channel just happens to be a great reference point because A, you're a really big YouTuber, and B, you're not black. So I can look at your channel, and then I can look at my channel or look at anyone else's channel and make sure that the things and the games that you play, all that they're enforcing the rules equally to everybody.
Yeah, see, that's what I agree with him as well, guys. Look, this is the thing. You can't have double standards, bro. Especially nowadays, guys. You can't have one guy, clickbaited and banned. Now, the thing is, this is what they did with Tate, right? Because he's huge. Just because, I mean, he has 14 million subscribers. That's very rare, guys. Like, people having over 10 million subscribers is, like, the biggest achievement. Like, that people will never even achieve that. So 14 million, it probably is because that he's such a massive, massive YouTuber, right? Which sucks, guys. That shouldn't happen either. I'm not saying because he's a big YouTuber it should happen. I'm just saying that's probably why they like spotlight him. It's messed up, man. Personally, you ask me.
So I go to Markiplier's Mortuary Assistant Part 3, and he had the same situation going on, and his video wasn't age restricted. So I send the video to my YouTube rep. I say, hey, Markiplier has this situation in his video, but his isn't age restricted.
Bro,
Could you send that to the policy team and see what they say about that? He said, wow, Corey, that's some astute detective work. Let me send this to them and see what they say. What do you think happened after that? I'll give you a second. They came back and they removed my age restriction. They took it off after they already rejected my appeal.
No cap.
I sent them the clip of Markiplier's video that had...
Bro, I'm telling you, I know everyone would say racism, all this stuff. I'd be the first to say this shit too. I think certain areas in social things are completely messed up, But YouTube is just stupid, bro. Like, no hate on YouTube. I freaking love YouTube more. But their policies, guys, because there's so many people on the platform, is just dumb, guys. They don't actually manually review anything. It's just like a kind of I just a little quick look through. Oh no, we don't agree with that. But if you like actually contest it, you're gonna be in the right. Obviously, like he is, guys.
That's the same thing.
This is outrageous.
And they removed it.
Oh my god.
Now my YouTube rep, he was excited. He was, oh great, this is awesome. Look, Corey, they took the age restriction off. I said, why? I expected them to triple down and give Markiplier an age restriction too.
Yeah.
But they looked at Mark's video and they used that to verify my innocence.
Oh shit, that is actually, bro, this is not good. Like, this is not good, bro.
So I send my YouTube rep a lengthy email detailing my feelings about the entire situation, feeling like there was some favoritism at play. There was either that or some racism at play, and that I would like to sit down with the policy team and figure out why my video was flagged in the first place. Actually, number one,
you could sue them for that,
Was it automated or was it a human that age restricted in the first place?
Dude, this is what I'm talking about. Even if it is either or, guys, they're just really bad at reviewing stuff. Like, trust me, I've put up videos before. I'm like, there's no way this is getting monetized or aged and completely greenlit. I'm like, I'm earning money off this? Then I put up some videos, the most innocent videos ever, but I have maybe like a shovel or something in the video, or like something, someone says something, just nothing to do with anything, and then it's age restricted or demonetized. It's just weird.
Place. Number two, who was the human reviewer? Because it's a human reviewer. Once you submit an appeal, who was the human reviewer that doubled down and rejected my appeal? Number three, why did it take Markiplier's clip in order for them to reverse the decision? My YouTube rep gets back with me. He wants to hop on a call. We get on the phone for about 10-15 minutes, and I tell him, I've been feeling like this for a long time. I've been feeling like every single time that I come back to YouTube, I'm #1 trending for a few days, and then they find some arbitrary issue. They nitpick and they try and find something that they can incriminate me for and try to push me down. You don't believe me? What happened the last time I came back and I was #1 trending for like a week? They copyright struck me for a video that was in 2019 or something like that. Why don't these issues ever crop up when I'm not uploading? I mean, I'm not on YouTube like 9 months out of the year. Nothing ever happens until I come back and I start uploading again and I'm getting my...
14 million subscribers and he doesn't even upload for 9 months out of the year. I'm so jelly.
My numbers, they're climbing, they're exploding. I'm #1 trending, and then they're like, "Hey, we need to stop him. We need to. Hey, this black man, he's getting too many views. He's getting too much exposure, too much activity." Hold that, Bob. Let's get back to the current situation. So my YouTube rep assures me he's going to continue this dialogue with the policy team and try to get some answers to those 3 questions that I had. So another day, another 2 days go by, and what do you know? They re-age restricted the video. They re-age restricted the video.
Bro, what is going
I say,
on?
no way did they do that. I go to Markiplier's video now, and now his video is age restricted. They got caught with their pants down. They got called out, and then they had to go back and say, oh, whoa, okay. We see the narrative that he's kind of pushing here. We need to take some steps back. We need to just age restrict them both.
I think they just try to punish them. Yeah, like age restrict them both.
And be done with it. You thought that I wasn't gonna like talk about this, make a video about it. You realize how bad this looks for you, YouTube. You realize how unfair this comes across. I, in all my years, have never seen a video get age restricted, de-age restricted, and then age restricted again. Have any of you ever seen that happen before? They saw that.
That's actually crazy. I've been on YouTube a year and a half, but it's funny because so much happens like so rapidly. Your shit's growing really fast, and then you're seeing other people and and it's just growing. But I've never seen that before.
I saw that there was some unfair stuff going on, so then they tried to appease me by de-age restricting the video. Jeez. I say, wait, why are you doing that? Because I sent Markiplier's clip. And then they say, oh, okay, well, let's just age restrict them both. Why is my channel so much more heavily scrutinized than my peers? My peers, and when I say peers, I mean people around my level, around my view count, just to keep...
Well, the thing is, he doesn't have people around his view count. He's #1, so...
Bit simple. Why is my channel so much more thoroughly scrutinized? Especially so when I've been #1 trending multiple days in a row, which I've done multiple times. And every single time I start to get an uptick in traction, an uptick in activity, here comes YouTube coming through. Hey, let's get him for that video from 2019. Yeah, you see this, Corey? No, this is bad. It wasn't bad the 9 months that I was off the platform.
It could be people seeing your stuff nowadays and racist people or people that are against you reporting it now, you know, so.
It was only bad when I got back and I was #1 trending. This situation was only bad because I've been #1 trending since I got back. Every other YouTuber has uploaded the Mortuary Assistant. And now they're about to start putting in some age restrictions because I called them out on some unfair behavior. Now I realize that when you call someone a racist, that's a very, very serious accusation. And for that matter, how do you expressly prove that someone is a racist? I mean, unless they're spamming the N-word in the chat. How do you really know? And admittedly, I cannot 100% prove that race had everything to do with this. But I can tell you the people on that policy team, those shadow people that are anonymous and get to enact their will however they see fit. How can we be sure that they take a black person's video and a white person's video and it can be the same exact video? And they restrict the black person's video, but not the white person's video. Damn. I feel I've been mistreated for a long time. I mean, even when we hit 10 million subscribers and I was supposed to get my diamond play button and there was no correspondence. These situations always coincide.
He didn't get his 10 million button? Bro, this is messed up, man.
With an uptick of growth. And it always just comes off like, we can't let this black guy get too high up. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm telling you, that's how it comes off. I don't see any other YouTuber that gets #1 trending many times and then all of a sudden they're getting age restricted and they're getting copyright strikes and all of that. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Point them out. I want to see them. I'll retract this entire video. I'll make a public apology to YouTube. I have no problem. My dad taught me if you make a mistake, be a man and address it and apologize. I will do that. No problem. But to me, you know what it comes off? It comes off whenever CoryxKenshin starts doing some crazy numbers or getting on trending too much. We got to find something. We got to get him for something.
I guarantee it's people reporting him, racist people, or someone that has a grudge against this guy or something, reporting him, hackers trying to report him for something, and that's probably what's causing that. Or else, in my opinion, YouTube is just straight up just stupid with the numbers, guys. They're just not good with following, you know what I mean, following the guidelines. You know, they just make up stuff on the spot. It's really weird.
He's got to have done something. I mean, I bleep out cuss words in video games. Like, I literally... This is the YouTuber that you want to have smoke with and have problems with. I believe there is some racism involved within the policy team, and YouTube in general really doesn't care about black people like that. They got their favorite creators. You know, log out of YouTube. Log out and go to YouTube. You'll see the people on the front page every single day. You'll see the favorites.
Now we're talking here, guys. Like, let's just keep it a buck, man. Let's keep it 100. Like, if you're a new YouTuber coming up, bro, it's so hard. I'm doing like 12 hours. Guys, people think I'm doing nothing. I'm sitting here sometimes 12, 13, 14, 15 hours a day just working, just grinding on videos. No cap. Like, trying to get my name out there. Push. If you see someone just blow up out of nowhere, it's probably because they're buying subs or something, or they're doing amazing content. Like, I'm not talking about Gideon. I'm talking about people that go from like, you know, from like 0 to 100,000. Like, that's definitely buying subs. Very rare do you see that, guys. Unless their content's really good, right? If you just see like pretty bland content, it's so hard to get yourself pushed by YouTube. Hopefully they push my stuff though. I love you, YouTube. Please push my stuff.
Count how many are black. Count how many are of people of color. So then what does YouTube try and do? They try and peddle YouTube black. They try and give us a spotlight. And do you know how condescending and patronizing that is? Oh, yeah, let's give a spotlight to these black creators because we're all about diversity. All this communicates is black people aren't good enough on their own skill, on their own merits, on their own talent. So we got to give them a spotlight. We got to come down and raise them up so they can get some spotlight action. Well, how about you save all that YouTube black, all that fake patronage, all that fake pandering that you guys do.
Tell them how I really feel.
And when you have a black creator coming to you repeatedly saying, why am I being treated differently than other creators? And then you come back and, oh, we got to age restricted. And then, oh, no, he's on to us. Okay, we got to age restrict them both. Fake! It's fake. That's what it is. I am deeply sorry that this came off as a rant. You know, in the beginning, I wanted to keep my emotions out of it. I wanted to stay logical, stay on the things that I could prove. I gave you the facts, but it also turned into me venting the emotions that I've had built up around YouTube. Ironic that I have to upload this on YouTube, but where else am I going to upload it? You know, I worked hard. I built this community from the ground. It's taken me over a decade.
Oh, shit. Okay, so he's been on YouTube 10 years. Okay. That's why he has so many subs, well, guys. You know, it correlates with the amount of subs you have, with the amount of time you've actually been on the platform as well. Uploading.
And I would have just hoped that the playing field was fair and that, hey, if I did something bad, then everybody else who also did that thing should get punished too. Is that unreasonable? I have no problem being punished.
I don't think there should be any punishment. I shouldn't think they should have just let them upload whatever. But here's the thing, guys. He's a gamer. My first train of thought is gamer. Okay, on YouTube, you can see the age range of what people watch your videos. Gamer on YouTube, guys. What does that mean to you guys? You know, it's gonna be like 6-year-olds to like 18-year-olds. It's gonna be like your big chunk. Then the next big chunk is probably gonna be 18 to 35 or 18 to 30. That's going to be your age range. my videos, my age range is crazy. It can be like from like, you know, 18 to friggin' 50. Like my age range is crazy. It's all over the shop, right? It's like pretty even. But for gamers, it's going to be mainly for kids. And when you're aiming stuff directly at kids, they don't want to push some of that stuff. You know what I mean? That being said, people are going to be mad at this video, and I agree with them, guys. I agree with everything, guys. It's just probably that is the case, guys. I haven't really seen a case against it, so until someone comes out against it, I agree. And people get mad at that. I don't give a shit, guys. You guys can think what you want. Definitely some sort of racism and favoritism. It just happens. Also, what they're probably trying to do is, you know what it is, guys? Because we learned about like marketing and stuff in college before. They probably try and say, oh, we need to even out like this culture with this culture, and like with the Asian culture, we need to even out the platform, like, which you shouldn't be doing that. It should be the best person wins. Like, if he's the best person, people want to see him push his stuff more. That's just me thinking that, though.
I have no problem if I break a rule that I get punished for it and I learn. But when you start, like, when it's targeted, when you're doing things only because I'm like getting bigger, or I don't know how it always seems to coincide with that situation, but that's just what it is. Now, if my YouTube channel gets shadow banned, or they like, you know, they start like not sending my videos out to my subscribers, or you know, a couple months from now, y'all just stop seeing my videos, we know why. We know why. I mean, those shadows behind the scenes, they control it all. They control all of it. If they don't want my channel, they could terminate it right now. They could hide my videos. They could shadow ban me, not send my videos out to anybody.
They lose money when they do that. So it's actually within their interest to push their videos. So not a lot of people know about that. So everyone's like, why would YouTube even want your content? Because they earn loads of money off the creators, right? I'm including me, guys. I have 20,000 subs. I'm okay.
That's why I thought long and hard before I recorded this. But as one of the biggest black creators on the platform, I want you to hear it from my mouth that there is some shady business going on behind the scenes at YouTube.
Damn, that's crazy. Don't know if he's right or wrong, guys. I gave you my opinions on it. Probably some shit that YouTube's just messing up. Guys, a lot of times people are just, it's just stupidity, right? You know what I mean? I always sometimes think, hey, my videos aren't getting pushed, whatever. It's probably just either me not doing videos enough or stupidity on their part. But anyway, guys, leave in the comments down below what you guys think, man. And yeah, love you guys all, man. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.